What's up, guys? Welcome to episode 2 of the Small Talk Podcast. Today we're going to be talking about TikTok. It's going to be a little bit more of a lighthearted episode compared to the last one.
Yeah, it's gonna be kind of a fun episode. I feel like I think TikTok is one of the more viral trends in the last couple months, and it's been kind of influencing, I guess, our school life and I guess different things like the way that we listen to music and kind of like I guess the way that we view certain subjects. I feel like music has definitely blown up because it's been TikTok famous, I guess.
Yeah, stuff like, I don't even know, like The Box, like Roddy Ricch. I mean, Roddy Ricch is amazing, but I feel like the TikToks with that, and I don't know, there's just been so many songs.
Yeah, I feel like The Box has definitely been one of the songs that has really benefited off of the TikTok era because I remember when Roddy Ricch dropped the album and I was like, man, this is actually a really good song. But then it started to get all over TikTok, so I was like, okay, so that is definitely why it got more exposure, I guess. I also think that even smaller SoundCloud rappers I don't even remember the dude's name, but he made Crunk Ain't Dead or whatever that song is, and it's definitely a TikTok song.
Yeah. Yeah, TikTok's really been a big thing. I kind of hopped on TikTok late. I was kind of hesitant, but then I jumped on it, and it's one of the most addicting apps on my phone, just because it's like, oh, I'll watch another 10-second video, and then another one. It's like, and then you spent an hour looking at whatever.
Yeah, it's definitely a super addicting platform. I guess the format of it is it's really similar to Musical.ly and Vine.
Yeah.
But it's that I guess 8-second, 10-second, however long it is, little video is really captivating in terms of leaving you wanting more. Because I've seen so many TikToks where it's they have 3 different things. It's I don't know, different types of Street Fighters, and then they have 3 different types of fighters, and then it's watch more for part 2, and I'm like,
Yeah.
oh man, I want to go to his page and I want to watch all of them, and then pretty soon I've watched 16 parts of all these TikToks, and I've watched 3 of them twice or whatever. I've definitely been in that scenario.
Yeah. You kind of get down the rabbit hole, and it's really hard to get out. Yeah, I got to the point a couple months ago. It was so bad I deleted it for 2 or 3 weeks, and then I'm back on it now. But it was bad. I was addicted. I won't lie.
Yeah.
More so than YouTube even. I really enjoy watching YouTube videos, but TikTok just I don't know, it's just good.
It's super easy too. I think that's one of the more, I guess, beneficial things of the app is it's super easy to watch it. You can watch it anywhere. You don't have to be at home. You don't have to put headphones in, and if you're sitting in line at Wendy's, you can just pull out your phone and just start scrolling through TikToks. It's like Instagram. It's a social media platform, but also gives comedic relief, and it's just kind of filled with stuff like that. I think it was definitely a genius idea, but it's not the first of its kind, I don't think.
Yeah, it definitely evolved from Vine and Musical.ly. But what I think of, my opinion of TikTok, it's definitely an app meant for high school students. I can't imagine anyone in there. I mean, I've seen it, but the people who go viral are in high school, and it's not people who are in their mid-30s are avidly on TikTok. And I feel like all the TikToks I usually see are kind of
oriented towards us.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's just a lot of memes too. They've added memes onto TikToks and stuff.
Yeah.
Especially during the whole quote unquote World War III scare during
the
beginning of this year. That's where the Box was the main one in that with There was one where it's all the Monsters Inc. guys walking out, and it's me and the boys going to serve our country, and it's just the Box playing in the background. It's just little things like that hold your attention and just kind of make you laugh.
Yeah, I feel do you think that TikTok really does have an impact on the way that we view certain things? Because I can say that a lot of the, I guess TikTok songs and I guess TikTok trends at first I was like, man, I think that this is dumb. I think that this is like stupid. And then I find myself watching more and more of them. And then eventually I'm kind of like, okay, like this is kind of cool. Like I can't name very many, I guess, like TikTok songs. Like there's an Xavier or something.
Yeah, I
Song.
think like I like Dance Monkey. That one's a good one. That one's kind of an older one. There's just like they're good songs too. Like the TikTok songs, like they get famous for just little parts of their song.
Yeah.
But the song overall, most of the time, is pretty good.
But they're like smaller like artists. I feel like a lot of times are the ones that are like blowing up on TikTok. Like
Yeah.
I think it's a really beneficial platform for like people who are trying to go viral in other like areas and other like social media platforms, because they can use TikTok to kind of give a snippet of, hey, this is what I'm doing, this is what I'm about, and then like now here we are like a couple weeks later, and now their song, because they put it out on TikTok, and now has like 100,000 plays and like 5,000 likes or whatever. Like I think that it's one of the more, I guess, like used platforms.
Yeah, it's like what I like about it too is you can literally put out one TikTok or two TikToks and have somewhat of a following. But if you get into that algorithm, you can just end up on a bunch of people's For You pages, and you're pretty, you're out there.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Like, I definitely think that it's a genius thing for people who have, like, who are using it to their advantage on other platforms. Because as a musical artist, like, you're looking for more exposure, because that's how you make a living. If you're, like, on YouTube and you're doing stuff like that, like, you're just trying to kind of like blow up in a sense.
It's a really good platform to blow up. So I'm looking at like Billboard Top 100's charts right now, right? So The Box, that's obviously one that was helped out a lot by TikTok.
Yeah.
So that's number 1 right now. Roxanne, 6. Dance Monkey, 8. Memories, Maroon 5, that's 9 right now. I mean, just all these different songs. Say So. All these different songs. I mean, all these songs have really been helped out by TikTok, and I think High Fashion as well. I think that's just something I can really appreciate, is that it's cool too to see like what people do with it, and I don't know. It's just like I think once, like, when you first get on the platform, there's a lot of like not great stuff. It's kind of just like dead content, not very funny. But if you get through that, it's a really cool and interesting, and it's a good app.
Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of crazy because there are, like, not every artist on TikTok is good, I would say. Like, there's a couple Blueface songs that are, like, maybe not very high quality songs. And, like, that's not a shot at Blueface, but, like,
it just gets that exposure, kind of.
Yeah, like, it just kind of shows that you don't necessarily have to be, I guess, very, like, talented as an artist to be, like, blow up on some of this stuff. Like, I think, like, I don't know, like, Lucid Dreams is still a TikTok song, but that song came out.
But like, it isn't, though, because, like, that's like a 2-year-old song.
Yeah, but it didn't benefit off of TikTok, but you know what I'm saying? Like, it's, I don't know.
Like, it can be in TikToks. I haven't really seen Lucid Dreams in that many TikToks, though.
Really? I've seen it in a couple. I don't know. I've seen it.
I saw, actually, no, that's not true. I did, because there was, like, after Juice WRLD died in December, they were doing all the tributes to him, so that was a big one. But I wouldn't say that turned it into a TikTok song.
No,
necessarily.
But I think TikTok is ruining, like, music for me in a way. Like, I don't have a TikTok anymore. Like, I deleted it for that reason, because I feel like I hear the same song 4 times in a row. And I'm like, man, I really want to go listen to that song. So then I listen to it, and then I'm like, okay, well, that was good.
And then you go back.
I go back, and then I hear it even more.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, I don't know. Like, I haven't been on TikTok in a couple weeks, so I'm probably a little bit behind on the whole, I guess.
Right now it's kind of just talking, like, just a lot of, like, things talking about seniors and the end of coronavirus, kind of what we talked about in the last episode with just, like, what's going on. But what I like about it is it's very current. It really takes advantage of what's going on in the world. So that's really cool.
It is cool, yeah.
But oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh no, go ahead.
I think some of the skits people do kind of annoy me. Like, no, like I just like, come on, man. Like, I don't really enjoy that. Those are the ones I just swipe through. But
Yeah, I think it's one of those things though that like I think it's kind of also like very addicting though.
oh
Like
yeah, for sure.
it's a really addicting platform, not as a viewer, but also as like a content creator. Like if you're looking to kind of, I guess, be in the spotlight in some way, like people are doing a lot of like really really crazy things to try and like go viral on TikTok.
Yeah.
Like I've seen a lot of like dumb videos of people just doing outlandish things just so they can kind of like blow up and get on the For You page. Like
Have you seen the one with Hips Don't Lie where they're on the escalator?
no.
No, so basically it'll be like two guys or one guy, and someone will be filming. They'll be going down an escalator, and when it's like, oh baby, when you talk like that, and then it's like pop pop, and they like throw their hands up,
Yeah.
and like they put their hands on their hips,
Mhm.
and then they keep like, hips don't lie, and then
Yeah.
when it gets to I'm on tonight, they just like scream it. So then everybody on the escalator just like snaps their head and looks at them.
Yeah. See,
Like,
like
see, that's a crazy one.
that's like an embarrassing thing. I feel like. But
I
like,
could never do that.
But like some of the ones where like people are like being like super disrespectful to like I guess people at like their teachers or something like that or like their parents. Like
Yeah.
I've seen a couple where like
Yeah.
like people will just walk in and just like start cussing at their mom for TikTok.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
like
ridiculous.
I
Yeah,
don't understand
That's
that.
ridiculous, man.
Like I don't know how. First of all, I don't know how your mom would be okay with that. I mean, obviously the video isn't going long enough to like for me to see the aftermath of that conversation. But
Yeah.
like I don't see what would go through your head to think that it'd be funny to just walk in and just start cussing at your mom.
See,
while
but
she's
people
making
like
dinner.
that though.
I don't
People
understand
like
that.
that.
Though. I don't understand.
That's what I'm saying. People go viral for the weirdest things on TikTok.
Yeah, same with like the whole. I know this was a little while ago, but like the whole like, what was it like? I forget the song, but they're just like pouring like something into a cup and they just let it like keep running.
Yeah. Shoot, I know exactly. I don't know which song is with it right now.
I don't know what song it is. I don't remember what it is either. But they're like, just like.
Yeah, it's like dumb, but like people like that, and that's
Yeah.
like a trend.
Or the nonstop, like the Drake nonstop, like I just flipped a switch. And
Okay,
it's
those
just
are
like-
kind of cool. Did you see the one with J-Lo and A-Rod?
Those are funny,
Yeah,
yes. But
see,
see,
those are good.
Those are like, I do like those TikToks
Yeah.
actually. Now that I think about it,
Yeah.
they're pretty funny because there are some funny ones. Like, but just like some of the different trends, like what makes you think, like what was going through your mind that you think that you were just gonna, like, pour a whole thing of orange juice in a cup and then it was gonna overflow and then you're just standing there while your mom is like clearly upset. Like I don't.
But see,
understand that.
how
Like,
often do you think like the mom is just in on it? They're like, "Mom, I'll clean it up. Don't worry. We're gonna do this though," and they're like, act surprised, act scared, like, and so they just do that in front of their mom, and their mom is supposed to act like mad. Like
I
I
don't
feel like
know.
that's like I feel like people's moms get in on their TikToks.
I mean,
Like
maybe, but it
I
just,
don't know. I prefer the TikToks where there's like not really somebody in it, and it's kind of like just like a meme where they
I prefer those too.
They screen recorded something from a movie, and then they're overlaying a song, and the comment like with the text makes the TikTok. It's not really about whatever dance or whatever they're doing.
Yeah, but there's a lot of different niches. Like I used to think that TikTok was all like the comedy niche, but I'm starting to see more like niches pop out, which I think was to be expected. But like I've started to see some more like I guess beauty and cosmetic niches, and then also like kind of like the DIY like 5-minute craft type things. Like I've seen more people do that, which I think is cool. And like I said, I just think that like if you're gonna use it, like use it to your advantage. Don't try and like I guess get in trouble. Like
Yeah, don't
Like the
do
whole-
anything stupid.
yeah, like the whole like your balls have taste buds thing.
Oh,
And, like,
that one. was
People were
ridiculous.
getting in like a lot of trouble for doing like really stupid things in public with that. Like
Yeah,
I
that
mean-
one was ridiculous.
like I just don't get it. Like there's no reason for that. I don't think that like I don't think it's funny. I don't.
It's just see, but some of the TikToks I like because they're dumb, right? They're not like funny. Like I don't think it's funny because of what they're doing. I just think it's funny because of it. I think it's dumb what they're doing, and it's just funny to see someone doing something that dumb.
I would agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could definitely sympathize with that. But it's
Yeah.
just like I think social media is kind of like trying to like is very controlling over our actions like that because obviously like our brains aren't fully developed. So
Yeah.
some of our like actions are going to be questionable no matter what. But I don't think that like being addicted to being in the spotlight on a social media platform is helping anything because people are doing like really stupid things like that.
See, but then you have someone like Charlie D'Amelio who like literally doesn't go to school anymore and just makes
Yeah.
TikToks all day.
Like she's used it to her advantage. Like whether you like her or not, like she's
She broke the system, man. She won at the game of TikTok.
That's what I'm saying, and that's I think what it's all about. Like use it to your advantage.
Yeah. So if you're marketing yourself for music or whatever you're marketing yourself, that's great. If you're doing it just to be dumb, be smart. You can be dumb. Don't be too dumb though.
Yeah.
Don't get yourself in trouble legally.
Yeah, don't. It's one thing to get yelled at by your mom, but it's a
Don't-
completely other thing to like catch a case off of a TikTok video. like I've seen a couple things where that like trend where they have two people on either side of one person, and that person jumps up and they try and kick their feet out from under them. Like people
I don't know
have,
that one. I've never seen that one.
Really?
No.
They like have like two people on either side of each other. So they like put one person in the middle and they like the person in the middle like jumps up and they like try and kick their feet out from under them. I don't know if this is like something
that sounds like something that's planned to me. Like,
yeah.
That sounds
Well,
like
it is something that's planned, but it's like kind of dangerous because I don't know if it's like really a TikTok thing, but I've seen it on TikTok. Like
yeah, it's
people
hard to
will
tell.
people will like that's another thing.
Like,
It's really
what's a
hard to-
TikTok thing? What's just a thing, and what's just a
like a TikTok?
what's
thing.
a TikTok thing?
Yeah, but anyways, they'll like jump up, and the people on either side will like kick their feet out from under them, so they'll like land on their butt or something like that. But there have been like I've seen a couple where like people have gotten like concussions because they've like smacked their head on the concrete or something like that, and it's like that's another thing is like some things have unintentional consequences. Like it's funny to see someone fall and like get hurt, and it's like it's funny.
But then you're
if it's
concussed
like
and-
serious, like it's just be smart. Like
Yeah.
I think that people get too caught up in let's be famous, let's be, like,
do anything for clout, basically.
Yeah. But it just there's no reason for it. I think.
Yeah. I think so. What do you think about people who like someone like Jackson Mahomes? He obviously is the brother of Patrick Mahomes, and he does his dances. And honestly, I appreciate that. Like he's doing his own thing, whatever. But then people go into that comment section and are just like berating him. And I'll say this: I don't think really. I mean, obviously, when you put yourself up out on the internet, like people are gonna give their opinions of you, but I've looked at those comments. I mean, people say really nasty things about someone like Jackson Mahomes, and just like on a number of TikToks. And I don't know. Like, what do you think about that?
I don't know. I definitely don't think that it's called for. Like, it's like the saying, like, if you don't have anything nice to say, like, don't say anything at all. And you know me, like, I'm one to voice my opinion very often. But there is a time where, like, what you think is maybe not the best thing to say. Like, you have to realize that, like, Jackson Mahomes is not, like a bad person.
Like, he's just doing that for fun. He's just doing his own thing.
Yeah,
he's like us. We're doing this podcast for fun, guys.
Yeah, like, you guys can say whatever you want about us in the comment section. I'm sure, like, as we start to grow larger, we'll start to see...
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, fingers crossed that we don't. Like, don't be that guy who's
Yeah.
commenting rude things in our comment section. But, like, if we were to get, like, comments like that, like, obviously we knew that at some point we were going to get criticism. Like, there's a difference between criticism and... like just being like a jerk.
Yeah, just going out on that platform just to like ruin somebody's
don't
day.
Don't
be that guy.
And there's another thing, like there's a difference between being a troll and like actually just like really being mean. Like you don't have to say mean, nasty things even if that's what you think. Like just stop watching his TikToks. Like if you don't agree with what he's doing and you don't agree with like I guess it's something that he's doing, like I just don't watch it anymore.
Yeah.
I guess, like, okay, he's on the For You page. You literally have to swipe up one time and
Mm-hmm.
you won't see his TikToks anymore. Like,
Yeah.
it's just, I don't think that's cool, man. Like,
Yeah.
don't try and rain on somebody else's parade because, like, he's blown up and he's doing his thing and he's, like, pretty popular on TikTok. Like, he's probably more popular than the people who are commenting mean things on his account. So, like, I guess props to him.
Okay. I was just scrolling through Instagram. It's got posted on ESPN. Taco Fall made a TikTok, and he's just, my man's 7'6", and he's flailing
dancing,
his
man.
hand. He's just dancing.
He's
This
dancer.
is a quality TikTok here.
He is.
But shout out
he's
Taco
jamming.
Fall, man.
Bro, Taco Fall is insane. He's so
Yeah.
tall. That's another thing. Actually, so this season, Lutheran...
Yeah, so for basketball,
Yeah, they have made a couple questionable moves. I don't want to call them out and say that they have illegally...
but anyways, they ended up with Bayfall, who we understand to be Taco Fall's cousin. And basically, my man is... How tall is he?
He's like 6'11" as a freshman.
He's a freshman, yeah.
He averaged like 20-plus points a game. He had a couple rebounds, or games where he had like 15-plus rebounds. Like,
I mean, this dude literally just like tower. Like,
it's
his
so much
people
taller
are at
than
his,
other people.
like 6-foot guys are literally at his neck, if not his chest. Like,
Yeah, like
it's ridiculous.
Like,
imagine
it's
being
just-
that tall though. Imagine like towering over everybody.
I can't imagine being that tall. But yeah, like he is so unbelievably tall.
Yeah, he's pretty raw, like in terms of talent, but like he'll get there for sure if he like keeps up the grind.
Yeah, I definitely think that like I don't know, man. It's just crazy to think about how tall he was.
Yeah.
Like, he was so tall.
Yeah, he walked into our gym and he like was ducking underneath the door.
Could you imagine having to duck under a door frame? Like, I'm not a
Bro,
short
I've never
guy.
had to duck under a door frame. I'm 5'8". Like,
I
what
know.
am I doing? Like, I just walk straight through.
Yeah, and I'm not necessarily a tall guy, but I'm like 6 foot, like maybe pushing 6'1", depending on what shoes I have on. Like, I could.
Okay, 6'1". I don't know. That's generous.
I could be 6'1".
Ah.
I'm serious. Anyways, like I just like I have a lot of clearance. Even if I stuck my hair straight up, I wouldn't have to duck for my hair not to hit walking through a door.
I will never have to duck through a door unless I don't know where I'm gonna have to be to duck through a door. But
Maybe if you were going to like a Hobbit house. But,
yeah, Hobbit house, some like theme park thing or something.
yeah,
but
I can't imagine being that tall. He seemed like he was pretty nice, and he was.
I think
He's a freshman.
He enjoys being. I think he enjoys being tall.
He does. It looks like he's living his best life for sure.
He loves being able to see over the top of people, so good for him.
Yeah, I mean, like if you end up hearing this Bayfall, like keep doing your thing, man. Like you're only a freshman, so you still have 3 more years of, I guess, like continuing your basketball
potential
career.
domination of the entire 3A roster, or if you transfer,
Yeah.
man, like if you transfer out of Lutheran and
You go to like some
Big
5A,
Cherry Creek,
yeah. If you go to Creek or Smoky Hill or
yeah,
something like that, like it'd be like pretty
Yeah.
cool. But I just like he's just like so tall.
Yeah.
He's so tall. And then they have that other Lutheran kid. What's his name?
Mambadou Sal, I think that's how you say his name. That guy's big too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Both don't speak very much English. Like,
Yeah, I mean they literally, I think they came over in the last 2 years from I'm not sure. It's on. Let me see. I think.
yeah, I don't remember where they're from. I remember hearing about it, but I don't remember where they're from. Do you think that they have like contact with like Taco Fall? Like, do you think that they like
I don't
talk
know
to him?
because I haven't heard that much about that relationship because all I heard was that he was his cousin, but like I literally didn't hear more
well,
than that.
his name's Bayfall, so clearly there's some.
But I feel like that
could be some relation.
Yeah,
or
that
maybe
could also
just
just
a
be
coincidence.
a common last name. They're from Senegal.
Okay, so it could be, I guess, a like.
Coincidence.
It
I
could
don't
be a
know.
coincidence.
We don't know for sure, but
Yeah, we don't know.
he's tall, but and Taco's tall. So,
Yeah,
or
Taco is like
tall.
7'6",
Yeah.
and Bayfall's 6'11". So I would. It's safe to assume they have the same last name. They're both
they're
crazy
probably
tall.
related.
Like, but I just wonder, like, if they have
Yeah.
the same like if they have a relationship, like if they talk.
Have you seen like when? Oh, sorry.
Go.
So yeah, I don't know about their relationship, but did you see like when Taco was he got called up because he's on that 2-way contract. He got called up for a game at the TD Garden, and the whole crowd was chanting for him.
Really?
Yeah. Like literally the whole crowd in Boston was chanting for him, and he was on his knees at the scores table, and he was as tall as the referee.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that picture actually. That's so crazy. That's like people are crazy. Like that's definitely something that I like on a day-to-day basis would never cross my mind. So it's like very like crazy to think that someone could be as tall as someone on their knees.
Yeah,
like,
what?
Like
He'd be as tall as me for sure.
That's such an uncommon like thought, but it's definitely pretty crazy.
Yeah, we don't. Yeah.
But I mean, well, I guess that kind of concludes our episode. We just kind of wanted to, I guess, talk about some TikTok things. Talk about, I guess, a more lighthearted subject than our last episode.
Yeah, that one was a rough one to get through for sure.
Yeah, it's definitely not getting better so far, but hopefully, like we can, I guess, like keep some of you updated on, I guess, how things are going, but also kind of give you a place to kind of escape. That's ultimately our goal, is we want to entertain you guys. So obviously, if you guys have any thoughts on how we could improve our, I guess, conversations or our podcasts, or something that you guys would like to see us talk about or anything like that, like for sure go ahead and, I guess, let us know down in the comments, and like, subscribe, if
all
you're
that
new,
jazz. Notification bell.
Yeah, hit the notification bell for sure. We're gonna be uploading a lot, I feel like, lately. So, well, it was, I guess, good to talk to you, Vince. We'll see you guys later.
Yeah, for sure, guys. Be sure to check us out. We are still working on trying to figure out the other platforms, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, that kind of thing. As soon as that goes live, we will let you know. But thanks for supporting us on YouTube. If you made it this far, and be sure to check out
some of our other videos.
Yeah, if you haven't seen the previous one, go back and check that one out. And we'll talk to you guys next time.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, thanks, guys.